To talk sports.
Yeah, so let's turn it over to Justin Walters. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Dan and Hazel. You know we have some history right here on the couch. March Madness isn't only reserved for college basketball. There's also a Final Four happening this week up in Albany. It's called the Federation Tournament. One of the teams in the mix to win it all, Archbishop Stepinac out of White Plains. We're joined now by their head coach, Pat Massaroni, as well as star junior Boogie Fland, who's ranked top 10 in the country. Guys, how does it feel to know that you're still playing basketball this time of the year and to know that you're 2 wins away from a Federation championship?
Feels great. Feels great to be back on top of the New York City Catholic League. I always say it's harder to win this title than almost anything else. So it's a great feeling. We're excited the Federation tournament is back and to get back up in Albany and hopefully try to repeat what we did in 2018.
Boogie, I remember when I was speaking to you earlier in the year, you won the gold medal on your birthday in Spain, and now you're state champion. Where does this accomplishment rank in your young high school career?
I mean, it's at the top, winning a gold medal was everything to me, but this is even more, being in New York, it's so much distractions, so it's just everything, just everything I ever wanted.
Earlier in the season, Coach, you said that a big proponent of your success this year is going to be Boogie taking a step in leadership forward. What area or what way did he show that to you early in the season before this even became possible?
Yeah, I think for us this year, we obviously relied on a young core. Only having 2 seniors on our roster is unique in the high school landscape of things. So, we relied on Boogie and Danny, who's a sophomore, and then also Ben and certain guys to step up. But, one thing that we've tried to talk to Boogie about, myself and the coaching staff, Coach Swain and Al and Alexis, is it's more than what you do in between the lines. And I think that's a big thing for him and his growth is how do you act off the court, how do you act in the classroom, how are you respected by your peers, the faculty, the staff. And I think he did an unbelievable job of continuing to grow and listen. And, obviously, I always say that players make you look good. And him and our team have brought us to, back to this part of what we play for, and in the end you want to be New York City champions, and that's where we are. And a credit to him and his family for continuing to listen and develop. And he's only 16, so he's got a bright future ahead.
A very bright future. You have so many schools that are interested in you. But let's speak about your Saturday matchup. You're going to be playing Brooklyn Eagle Academy. Early impressions of them, Boogie, and what is it going to take to bring another Federation championship back to White Plains?
I mean, overall, they're a good team. They got good players. I know a few of their players, so, it's going to be a friendly matchup. But for us, we're just looking out to come out, play how we played in the city championship, and, get better every day.
Can you rely on any experience that you had from that earlier Federation championship with R.J. Davis, Alan Griffin, A.J. Griffin? I know you know both of them, and you've reached out to them. What can you take away from that for teams and players on this team that have never been through that?
Yeah, I think the big thing is, you get 13 days off in between, playing in the Catholic League title and then going to Albany. So for us, we were able to navigate last week and even through yesterday on days off. We had some fun last week as a team. It's hard to practice going into game 31, when you start this journey back in November. So I think from the preparation standpoint and myself and Swain being through it, we're able to relay that information to these guys. And I think they did a great job so far to date. And now, really knowing who we're going to play, we could game plan and prepare for that game Saturday. And then, as you said, getting on a bus. For us, we do play a national schedule, but it's something different. Now you get 4 New York teams all in one venue. So trying to relay that information and really be organized in what we're doing and how we get ready for Saturday is the big thing for us. And the best thing is we've been through it before. So for myself and Swain and the school, we had some history on preparing, and now it's for these guys to enjoy the moment and have fun because not many teams and not many players get that.
Yeah. Well, a few days away, gentlemen. Good luck on Saturday against Brooklyn Eagle Academy. We're going to have to get you back in studio when you have another trophy sitting on the couch. We appreciate it.
Thank you.